now they're walking up to the window where they sell ice cream. We'll go to every booth. Especially got old Troy with you.
So to this 1950 John Deere R diesel. He actually, mostly his class will be in the 95, but he has weighed up, put a lot more weight to get into the Wow, that was a nice pull. Let's give Jason a big round of applause. cool.
I didn't like that. They let me do the I did. My job is to get fed, ready for milk, and everything else. But then when came time to milk, we come in on the field, we have dinner, head to the barn. I jump on the truck.
I was the third from the youngest. But Dad matter of fact, and I can't regret it. At the time when we were growing up, like Markin, the horse Dad had a huge like 22. This one here, that was the first thing I used. And the thing was, I think he let me use the horse again. The horse that was that was pretty much, you know.
Ours were like the horse hunting.
The Minneapolis one, they were
Ellie, you tell them how much they owe. $3. $3
Mom, is this Rocky Road right here?
Say please.
Chocolate, yeah. Chocolate? It's the Rocky Road. Yeah.
Wait, one more
It looks like
round.
that.
So,
Is there anyone else signed up for the next shift?
Set up? Oh, no, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
No, because with this
Well, here, I'll get my cup out of it.
You don't want to live
like that. Is there one in the, oh, it is in the wood there. Perfect.
Chris had that thing. I thought it was a golf trip. I couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah.
I figured it had something to do with camera.
Oh, yeah. So. Wow, awesome. And it's, is it fun?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know if they're going to run their calls for this?
These?
Yeah, last year they were running it.
I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, thank you.
Got another one going.
Hi.
That's an ingenious device.
Yeah, it is. Now let's see. Do you know a Jim Johnson? Yes.
Is he around?
He probably is.
I would like to kind of interview him a little bit.
Okay.
If he's around, he's on by the Pony Bridge. Yeah. We try to keep him occupied, keeps him out of trouble.
Oh, a little bit of video, yeah. That's just a neat shot.
Steam Thrasher's Queen. We will try to introduce and get things rolling along here. I did want to tell you, though, before we start, that if you don't understand all the words that I say, I am from Kentucky, so I might have a little drawl in my talk more than you're used to. And on the way up here from Kentucky, we drove along, and I seen nice cornfields and, nice crops as I drove along. And we have, down in Kentucky, we have nice cornfields also. But I understand that you all harvest your corn and you sell it on the market. We harvest our corn and we put it in a jar mostly and sell it to you folks. So it's just different way of raising corn, I guess, you know what I mean? Just simple way of raising corn. But the girls here, I have met these girls, just, been introduced to them, and I'll try to introduce them to you, okay? So let's get things rolling along. We have last year's queen, and she can help us out, and I appreciate we'll kind of make things work as we go along here. I'd like to introduce last year's queen to you. Ms. Gretchen Dillon was last year's queen, and how has things gone this year?
Well, this year things have gone really great. I went to 4 different shows, and I went to the Larson Welding Steam Up, and I went to the Albany show, I went to Hastings, I went to Baraboo, and at Albany I got to run a 30-horse advanced straw burner, which was really cool since my family owns a 16-horse straw burner. So that was really cool for me. And then this last 2 weekends ago, I went to Baraboo and I got to plow for the first time, which was awesome.
That sounds like a full year to me. Last year, you came in here and you had just finished the tractor contest out front, and it was quite interesting. You were moving pretty fast at the time when things all happened here all at one time. So it sounds like it's been a good year for you, and we're very thankful. Maybe we can pass this crown on to someone else this evening and have a good year like this for them. But I want to introduce next that cute little girl over here on the side, the crown bearer. Her name is Abby Anderson. She is the daughter of Ryan and Amy Anderson, and this is a jewel. This is a true jewel here. Maybe someday she can be up here as queen, okay? Very pretty little girl. Thank you very much. You just hang on to the crown and stick with Gretchen, and we'll do this all in a minute, okay? All right, the first lady I'd like to introduce is Sadie Rose Anderson, the daughter of Paul and Sarah. That's not right. You're right. I turned too many cards is what I done. Okay, now wait a minute. Who are you?
I'm Sadie.
You're Sadie. Okay, let me introduce. You got to keep the mic turned on. Sponsored by the Cueva Fiberglass and Repair Shop. So I'd like to ask you, as you've gone through this process of what you all are doing here, first off, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay, what are your plans? You're finishing high school, or you've just finished high school maybe. What are your plans after you finished high school?
Go to a 4-year university and major in marine biology.
That sounds interesting, very much. What are the favorite things, what has been your favorite things to do here at the steam show?
Probably just driving my grandpa's tractor around and riding the big train and the little train and working in the ice cream stand with my grandma and just helping out around and just being here.
Sounds like you've been a busy girl. Sounds like. Is this the first time you've competed?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now, we will go on and move along to the other girls here, if I can keep my hands full of these cards. But hang on just a second. We'll introduce some more girls, okay? You were Sadie. Katie Moen. Am I saying that correctly? Katie Moen, daughter of Tim and Sherry Moen, sponsored by the High Teen sponsors of Holly. And I ask you, how old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay, that's 17, guys. Keep this all in mind. Write these ages down as we go along, you young fellas, if you would. This is not a joke. It's pretty serious stuff. What are your plans after you, are you just out of school, or you got one more year of school?
I still have 1 more year left in high school, and then I'm going to go either to NDSU or Drake and major in law and journalism.
That sounds like an interesting deal. What have been the most interesting things around here today, the days that we've gone by?
Definitely seeing all of the crowd during the parade. You know, you get to see a wide variety of all of the people that come out. Obviously, the new people that are just here for today, and then you get to see a bunch of your old friends.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
what's good. That's what I do mostly. I come up and see old friends. That's what I do a whole lot of. Is this your first time to compete?
Yes, this is my first time.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Thank you very much. That's Katie Moen. Okay. Now then, we'll move on to Shelley Byer, daughter of Lisa Byer, sponsored by the Cheryl LaFesse, I'm not saying that correctly, of Holly, Carl's It's, yeah, I'm not saying that correctly. I ask you, how old are you?
17.
Okay. Are you still in school? Do you have one more year?
I'm going into junior year.
Okay. Now then, as you've been around here competing, what has been the most interesting thing you found?
Conducting on the train and working in the print shop.
That would be fun. If you're on a train, that would be. Is this your first year to compete?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And now we move on to Molly Fosh, and this is the daughter of James and Jean Fosh, sponsor of the Wild Mane Hair Salon. And I ask you, how old are you?
I'm 17.
Guys, keep all this in mind. I'm serious. Might work out for you. I'm an old geezer, and that's all. But keep it all in mind. What have been the most interesting things that you have done around here as the days have gone by?
Gosh, I've done so much and I've seen so much up here. It's all so fun to me. Yesterday morning, I helped ride the shuttle wagons, and I met some new friends, and that's just right up my alley. I just love anything to do with seeing and meeting all the people that come up here. They're all just great people.
This is a fine place to come to. I'll agree with her. This is very nice to come to. Is this your first year to compete?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Next up is Laura Markin. This is the daughter of David and Roxanne Markham, sponsored by the Red River Telephone Company. I ask you, how old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay. Another year of school?
Yep, I'm a senior in high school.
Okay. So what have been the things that have most intrigued you about the last few days here? I mean, of all these people.
I really like the red polka dotted hats, and I get to work with my grandma in the Main Street house. Those are my favorite.
That right there means a whole lot, Grandma. That means a whole lot. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, is this your first year?
Yes, it is.
Yes, thank you very much. All right. All right, Michaela Michaela Byer, yes. I even got her saying it wrong. Michaela Byer, the daughter of Lisa Byer, sponsored by the Haley Herald, okay? Holly Herald. I ask you, how old are you? 7. One more year of school?
I'm in
Junior, okay. Do you have any plans when you get out of high school and or college or whatever way we're going there?
gonna dabble in business and see where that takes me.
Okay, that's fair. Is this your first year to compete?
Actually, it's the second. I got first runner-up last year.
Okay, that's good. That's very good. Now then, you've kind of met some of the girls, or all the girls. Let me put some of these cards away. And in my pocket, I have a secret envelope. I'll do like Johnny. Let me see. What is it? Let me, okay. Okay, now then, Gretchen, are we ready? Are we ready? Got the crown bearer, Gretchen's ready. I think I'm ready. The attendant is Katie Meehan. Meehan, is that correctly? Moen, Katie Moen, that's first attendant or attendant. Give her a hand. And this year's, come on up here, Katie. Yeah. and this year's queen of the Western Minnesota's Wheat Thrashers reunion is Laura Markin. I can tell the way she's looking. She's a little overwhelmed by this whole thing. Get a crown and a ribbon on, and we will maybe say a few words to Laura and see if she's as nervous as she looks. I think she is. A little nervous, are you? You look a little bit nervous.
Just a little.
That's all right. That's what you're supposed to be. If it was easy, anybody could do this, you know? All right, and the crown goes on. And I'd like to ask you your thoughts, and they're probably pretty crazy right now. What are your thoughts of what's just happened?
Wow.
There, that's good right there. But it's wonderful to have, each year you all do this, and I think it really inspires the young ladies in the crowd and the community, the area, to step up here and do this. And you can compete again next year. If you didn't win, you can do this again. But it takes ladies like this that, helping grandma and all of those kind of things that really make the world go round. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
There you go. There you go. And
Good advice, folks. Good advice if you like it, and use it if you don't. Okay, out in line. That's not real accurate either, is it? Some already have. That might be a disadvantage if you guys aren't in a hurry. Yeah, we're just talking about that. More rules because that's... We'll have to put a center line down there. Yeah, let's do it. Yep, you got to line up so the center line of your engine line up with this line. Yep. We call that the hot and higher line. The hot and higher line, yeah. How he does that, I've read it many times. He does that with the disadvantage. See, the smoke gap is right over the top of that. Yeah, right over the forehead. And the throttle coming out of the side. One of those knuckle dragons. Yeah. And Bob has a management so it gets on smart. It's on smart. Some guys say doctor. Oh, no, that's good, Doctor. But in the back of the future. Oh, Doc Brown. Doc Brown. But of course, Doc Brown's time machine, that was a steam locomotive. Yeah. Something about 88 miles an hour. Well, 88 might be a little scary out here. Okay, old Smokey's right over the base. That crew is just on the stick, aren't they? So let's go through Daxon, Robert. So here's Doc Arthur and Stephanie. First, Stephanie and Doc Arthur. What was their time again? 1:22. Hold on. Andrew Austin was wild was 57 seconds. Yeah. Then Jeff McGee was the one, and Jerry Parker was 122. Then a 130, that was the Mary, right? Not the sheer. That didn't do all the ones on there with him. Holy said Robert on it.
No, I never seen that. I like that roll.
I like that.
Hey, Jeff?
It was completely legit too.
Hey, Jeff? Yeah, you could have got off, but I like this new roll. I like that one, too.
Yeah, the seeing eye push it can't turn the wheel. When he turns and bells, holy, your flywheel, yeah. There we go. Then we're rolling a little bit. There you go. That rascal turns pretty tight, doesn't it? Notice he's got stick pointing out the back. Is that another roll?
It probably needs to be another roll.
We're going to have to watch it. Oh, look at that. Watch it. That's what's up. 2 minutes, 54 seconds. No penalty.
Yeah, the difference, if we were stamping, he'd maybe bring the hammer right about to there and hit, so